About 20 feet ahead of you, the tunnel wall ahead of you collapses outwards, and a large creature is pushing its way out of the wall, seemingly making a tunnel. You're not quite sure what, but it has an insectoid head, large eyes, multifaceted eyes, big pincers, but it's huge and hulking and humanoid as it tastes the air and turns and sees in the light both of you. Initiative rolls, please. And welcome back, everybody. So, we're in the middle of combat, and it was a complicated combat with lots of moving parts, so we're going to focus on that in a second. But first, during the course of the session, you made your way through the maze of Belarath, the person who your book friends, the friends from the diary, Cialara and Elchan, who occasionally appear in the stream, were looking for and probably didn't seem to find. But in the process, you managed to find out more about Belarath, and that he had been cursed by Baphomet. I'd say Neomlin, but Nile. Nile is now cursed by Baphomet, i.e. me as well. So disadvantage on all attack rolls until I say so. Don't test me.
No, but you said that now, so now I immediately want to.
That's why I said it.
Carrot and stick thing is going to happen.
Anyway, that happened.
Where's the button? I want to push it.
And then you made your way into this combat, not before recognizing that their Mind Flayer's head, it was just a head, wasn't it? Yeah, it was just a Mind Flayer head in Belarath's chambers, and you've started to realize that Mind Flayers might be the cause of all the issues down here, which is bad. Which is bad.
Very bad.
Very bad.
Sidebar, Thomas is now psychic. Because he dreamt of cows jumping.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas.
Kind of true.
And then he forgot it. But then there was the unicorn jumping up and down. So clearly predicted the future.
I thought you were going to say Thomas is about to fall asleep because he dreamt about cows and now there's a unicorn making the same motion.
Oh, maybe. That might make things a lot more simple.
That would be
take a nap.
I wish sleep was an option in confusion, but isn't. Okay, I'm going to try and break this down because there's a lot of moving parts in this battle, which I did to myself. So,
and I slightly also did too.
Yeah, but
it was totally worth it. It was amazing.
There are two Umber Hulks who are currently in melee combat with Thomas and Corrie. Shivarith was there, but got dominated by the Mind Flayer, stepped back and fireballed the entire party. Hal was in the grips of an Otyugh, and Neomlin was in the mouth of an Otyugh, but that's been polymorphed into a snail?
Yes.
Snail. Who did that? Who polymorphed it? Snail. Anna, did you do it? Did Corrie do it?
Yes, I did, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Otyugh is a snail.
Sorry.
In the chaos. Yeah, this is great.
The Umber Hulks are slowed.
They can't be both. They're both const spells.
Oh.
Subtle.
I think I may have sacrificed slow in order to make the Otyugh a snail.
It was totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
The Otyughs are now the Otyugh is now a snail, and the Umber Hulks are now upset.
Yes, and singed.
Yes, one of them looks at death's door. One of them looks upset more than hurt. Well, they still hurt a little. There's also a Mind Flayer floating around who dominated Shivarith, which is why Shivarith fireballed the rest of the party, but none of you know that yet.
I know. Boo.
You know.
Didn't the unicorn literally scream out at us, your friend is... Something's wrong with your friend.
What the unicorn said was, I think there's something wrong with your friend. So that's what we're going to get to in a second. The unicorn, just to be clear, sorry, audience, Corrie summoned a unicorn using wild magic, and none of us saw it happening.
Brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant.
Right.
Their name is Gerald. They're great fun, and they're having a whale. So, yeah.
Gerald, they're a unicorn.
Lives
surely.
with us now.
I'm your best friend. Good.
And your worst nightmare.
No, not you, evil half-brother.
Sorry.
Gerald with a J.
Wow, that is hideous. Even the concept of that is hideous.
Yeah.
Better than Gerald. Okay, Thomas. It is your turn. You are confused because you looked in the Umber Hulk's eyes. Please roll me a D8.
Oh no.
Surely the eyes are the windows to the soul, so this Umber Hulk must also be confused.
Always, unless it's secret, it's always confused.
I wouldn't say souls are that confusing.
The problem is I don't know what's good or bad, but I rolled a 1 and I'm assuming that's bad.
Thomas, Boom. You do nothing. You
Okay.
stand there, dazed.
Yep.
At least you didn't attack anybody else.
I just fireballed you. That's
No.
not bad.
What the hell
It
is
could
just
be so much worse. I'm just saying one is
Okay.
it's bad, but it could be worse.
One of them, I think,
That's
is you
worse than
attack a
that.
random person.
Yeah,
One
that's
is
what
you
I'm
attack
thinking.
a random person.
Yeah, let's
But
not
that would be fine because it's what's in reach of you right now, which is the 2 Umber Hulks. So that's fine because Shavara stepped back.
And Corey.
True. Yes, true.
And Corey. No, it could have been bad. I think
Yeah,
the 5...
I think he's halfway through going. He's still like staggering around a little bit dazed and is just going to Shavara like, I thought you said you could control that.
Oh no!
Shavarith, at the moment, you're probably quite blank and stony-faced because you are dominated. If Thomas speaks to you, you probably can speak back to Thomas, but you're probably feeling a bit confused. You don't really know why that happened.
I don't understand.
There we go. No, 5 or 6 would have been worse because that means you walk away in a random direction. They both now have attacks of opportunity because they've been slow for so long and I would have just trounced you. But that's fine, we'll move on. Cool, so that didn't happen.
Glad that, yes.
Rolling a 1 was good.
Yes.
For once.
When a creature starts its turn within 30 feet of the Umber Hulk, yes, we did it on this turn because you didn't do it last turn. So this turn you do nothing. That's fine.
Do I
It
get
is now
saving
the...
throw?
No, you're no longer confused. It only lasts a round. You should have done it at the start of your turn last round and then lost that round, but instead you lost this round.
Yeah, makes sense.
It is now the Umber Hulk's turn.
Oof.
No.
Don't look at them.
That happens on your turn. On their turn, they just are. Thomas did an insane amount of damage to both of them. And they are cross about it.
I would
As
be.
you would
I
be.
would be.
Exactly.
I'm not sure they understand that Corey polymorphed the Otyugh because I don't think they really understand how that works. Yeah.
What do you gone?
Otyugh snail.
Yes.
Yeah, they're going to just lay the smackdown on Thomas, I think. I think this is very much a, you hurt us and we are unhappy. One of them is really badly hurt. Actually, Thomas, you stop being confused at the end of your turn. What is your passive insight?
Oh, I mean,
there's a
none
question.
of them are great. 11?
Oh, bless Thomas. That's really sweet.
The one that's
Sweet baby.
injured, you see it make a movement like it's trying to run away, and then it doesn't. You don't know why.
Interesting.
That's exactly the reaction, Scoobs.
With
Cool.
my passive insight, would I be able to guess?
It's not
You're
your turn.
Near enough, yeah.
It's all laughing at the same time, though, isn't it?
Yes, but it's not your turn. Right, Thomas, it's breakdown time. 6 attacks coming your way.
Oh no!
6 attacks.
6 attacks. The first one is a 15.
Bang.
The second is a 24.
Oh.
Use your shield spell.
Yeah, but my reactions are so useful.
I know. You won't be
Thomas
able
does
to
have the
use
best
them.
reactions.
You won't be able to use them if you're dead.
I was going to say, how dead are you?
Yeah,
This is a good
fine.
point.
Shield. Clang.
What does that make your AC?
There's 22 plus
51.
26.
27.
27. Excuse me, I'm just going to roll some dice. They've got to roll pretty high to even hit you. Nope, that's an 18 on the dice. It does not hit you.
Wow. Kicking ass.
There's one. 27 on the nose. I get 1. Nope. It's a 16 on the dice.
It's one of those ones where your arms are moving so fast and then finally you go like that and then the final one just comes straight through the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17 on the dice. Yeah, so only 1 attack gets through to you. And there's a magical blur to your motion as well. And also the shield spell sort of enraptures and flows around you. The 1 strike does get through and you do get knocked back and take, spicy, 13 points of damage. Crunch.
Are you embattered?
I'm still above half health.
The Otyugh will try and crawl out of Neomlin's hand.
It's a snail.
Make me a contested
It's a
grapple. Make me a
it's a
contested
snail.
grapple. Make me a contested grapple.
Oh god. Here we go.
I've got snail
This is
stats.
a 1.
I know what I'm doing. What'd you roll?
Am I using my athletics or acrobatics?
It can be either because I'm trying to break the grapple. I'm trying to break a grapple, so we don't know what a grapple was. You picked it up, therefore you started the grapple. It's athletics, boy. It's athletics.
It's a snail.
What's your athletics?
I think it's 11. I've rolled an 11.
Cool. Snails have a minus ridiculous number, so I'm just rolling, mate. I'm just going to see what happens. Okay?
For some reason, I still think this snail could escape.
It could. It's 20 numbers on the dice. It didn't.
How close was it, though? In fact,
I rolled an 8 on the dice, which is a 2. So,
Yeah, it's just not happening.
in Nelman's hand,
Trying real hard, just like.
Hang on.
can I hold it by the shell so that there is no way for it to escape?
Wait a minute, hang on. Also, can this thing come back from being a snail?
Yeah.
yeah, it has to take damage.
How?
Or if concentration drops. So Corey must be protected at all costs.
Oh, Lord.
And don't step on it.
The snail is wiggling in your hand. That's it. That's its turn. Do my best. Do my best, you know. Okay.
There's a worm at the bottom.
Don't eat it. Oh, that's a good point. If you eat it whole,
The
Not a
bite.
good idea.
The bite.
Oh my
Good
god!
idea at all.
Fry it with garlic.
It would take acid damage and die in your stomach, and then it would be an Otyugh again inside
in my
you.
your
stomach.
stomach.
And you would die.
It'd be very similar to the Alien movies.
Roll for
But
it.
at that point, the Otyugh would know how it feels, right? To be inside someone else's stomach.
This is how it feels to be
They would
digested.
Hang on. I'm just checking
Think
its
about
intelligence.
choices.
Nope. It would not. It wouldn't understand.
I hate these things. I really, really hate them.
Why?
Right.
Why would you hate these
Tentacles.
creatures?
They keep killing my characters. Well,
That's true.
nearly anyway.
So I was getting Gerald's stats up because I need them.
Go on, Gerald.
Bring it,
Go on,
Gerald.
Gerald.
Can
Gerald got quite badly hurt by the fireball.
it's
Just saying.
not
Gerald
my fault.
point out the mind flayer?
Gerald doesn't know there's a mind flayer there yet.
Just knows there's something wrong.
Good
all
Gerald.
I
boys.
need is Gerald to point out where that mind flayer is.
Can you all please make me an intelligence saving throw apart from Shavareth?
Really? Intelligence, that's not helpful.
Okay.
It's one of my better ones.
Oh,
I have a plus 10 to intelligence saving throws.
Why do you seem happy?
19!
Cocky even.
No. No.
Lies.
It's
Lies.
not being cocky, that's why I stopped.
I rolled a 4.
Oh,
There it is. What else we got?
15?
15. Served on a platter.
Tis but a 14.
Tis but a 14.
I think I might, because I've got quite a few sort of sorcery points, luck points. I've got Tides of Chaos.
You've currently got Tides of Chaos.
Now's the time.
Am I getting
Yes.
it back?
Now's the
Yeah,
tides.
you've got it back. Snap one.
Oh no! Oh no! This seems to happen to you every single time you do that. It's so harsh.
God.
That's
Cannot help
unbelievable.
you. I don't have a reaction.
This is the brilliant thing. Thomas, Hal, nothing happens, and you don't really know that anything happened.
Right.
Corey, Naumlen, your mind is racked by psychic pain as your mind is blasted.
Ooh.
You take half damage from psychic things because of your new code, that's correct.
Yes, thank you.
Clear.
30 points of psychic damage,
Ooh. Yeah, that's a
and
lot.
you are stunned for
No.
1 minute.
Oh no.
Minute?
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Would a lesser restoration clear that up?
Stunned, I believe, is a greater restoration, but don't quote me on that. I'm the DM. You should quote me on that. 1 second, please.
Great restoration.
One disease or one condition afflicting it.
That's not a disease. Diseases are very specific.
No, but condition.
Now,
No.
Lesser restoration says specifically which ones. Like,
The condition can be blinded, deaf, and paralyzed or
There
poisoned.
it is.
I see it.
Charmed or petrified goes on. No, great restoration doesn't remove stunned either.
Oh, so nothing removes. Oh, that's a.
So the snail stops being a snail, blows up back into an Otyugh.
Ooh.
And
Am I now
hand.
on top of the Otyugh?
you are now on top of the Otyugh and stunned.
Oh, good.
It's a great place to
Surely
be.
You're partly under it and partly on top of it because you were holding it, right?
Do you
I
want to be
imagine
under
I dropped it
Oh, you're
because the
holding it.
grapple broke.
Yeah.
I won't be able to grapple anymore.
Now, do you want to be on top of it, where its mouth is, or partly under it, where it will crush you?
Hobson's choice, I believe.
Back in the mouth.
Not all mouth on top, though, right?
No.
I've heard that phrase before.
Okay, so Nelman is stunned on the Otyugh. Corey is just standing there stunned.
Everything that isn't mouth is designed to funnel you towards the mouth. Or not you.
Very
But-
efficient design.
Hal and Thomas, you have no idea what's going on or why this has happened. You have no concept of it because it is invisible. There's no like special effect or anything.
But Corey has dropped concentration
Correct.
on this now.
And Shivaris
That's
just fireballed all of you, so something's definitely amiss.
Things are not going right.
Things are not going right. It is Gerald's turn. What's happening?
Well, we don't know. What do you know?
Go on, Gerald.
I don't know what's happening. I'm as confused as you are. My voice has gone very high pitched.
This is not helpful. Keep stamping on the Otyugh.
Hang on, I'm gonna. What can I do?
You should know.
It's a big old stab. I've also got my legendary actions back. Hooray!
Yay! Go on,
Go,
Gerald.
Okay,
Fight-
Gerald's
fight
got to
for us.
touch a creature that is charmed, frightened, or possessed by a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. Technically, it's none of those things. Interesting.
Piece of poop.
This is an aberration.
Yeah. Gerald does have the ability to cancel charm effects. There it is.
Good.
But they'd have to come and touch Shivarith.
I'm totally fine with the unicorn touching me.
At the moment, so are we all.
Ah, okay. No, Gerald's very badly hurt. Oh, the choices, my friends, the choices. Looks down at Nelman. Have you got this? Oh, you really haven't got this. Okay. Gerald is going to run. No, Gerald is going to teleport. Teleports away from the Otyugh and reappears next to Shivarith. Please stand still. That is an action, so they can't do anything else yet.
But they will.
They're intending to. Okay, I think that's what Gerald's going to do. Yep.
Shivar's going to kill Gerald on
I am not going to kill Gerald.
If Gerald dies,
I know.
there will be hell to pay.
So upset. Dice will be going across the room. You will see them.
Beaten to death with a,
I have a
dice
catapult
board.
somewhere from Elderwood. I can find it.
Naomlin, you are currently stunned.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, you can roll to see if you are still stunned.
So what is that? A constitution
Another
check?
intelligence save.
No.
An intelligence save, you say?
Forever!
Oh, 20.
Nice.
You are no longer stunned,
Great.
but you are on an
Hooray.
Otyugh.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, nuts.
You can't stand
Yes,
up.
again.
You can't do anything. You're just lying there going, no longer stunned.
This smells really bad.
I'm laid down?
Yeah.
You can
You-
boost it
you're
up into the air.
incapacitated.
Having been standing, you then suddenly there was an Otyugh in the way.
Oh, do you go prone when you're incapacitated?
No, but I'm going to say that you are because you're on an Otyugh. You wouldn't have held your balance.
No.
I am very dexterous.
Would it have been a dexterity saving throw, do you think? Was that what you're trying to
Yeah.
argue for here?
Maybe.
I think it would have
Cool.
been.
When you're stunned, you automatically fail a dex saving throw. You're on your back.
Harsh,
So you could have just
but
said
fair.
Corey, you are currently stunned. Roll to see if you're still stunned at the end of your turn.
Now, the Beyond dice haven't been working well for me. I'm doing this analog.
That's fine.
Yes. Real die.
19?
Yeah, you're no longer stunned. At the end of your turn, you shake it off. Shake it off. You're currently... your spell's dropped. Something went wrong. You don't know what it is.
There's an Otyugh there again.
How is it coffee time?
Yes!
Yes, there's always been coffee time.
Okay. Just checking.
Hal, it is your turn.
Sorry, did you say it was my turn?
Yeah, your turn. Yeah, because Corey doesn't get their turn because the save's at the end of the turn.
Is Gerald doing something, or do people need to like attack Shivarith?
Gerald is currently standing next to Shivarith and has a plan, but
Okay, it's not a legendary action plan then.
Why
Oh,
is
it is
it
legendary-
legendary?
Just so that people know.
legendary actions. I forgot legendary
Punch you in
actions.
the
Sorry,
face.
I've got legendary actions. Why did you do this to me, Anna? Okay,
Because it was fun.
Yes. Perfect.
see, Gerald was going to. Gerald can't do the thing to get rid of to stop Shivarith being.
Can punch you.
Can't just poke me with a horn.
Steady.
Or a hoof.
Steady.
I think Gerald is very much intending. No, Gerald's going to. No, because
If Gerald teleported on top of Shivarith, would that have done enough damage to knock her out?
Gerald
Just-
was going to use a legendary action to raise Naomlin's AC because they felt bad for leaving Naomlin behind on top of the Otyugh, but Naomlin's now clearly fine.
Right.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You can't say that. You were stunned.
Clearly fine.
Gerald is going to look at Shivarith, who's clearly moving to do another offensive spell, realize that this is not going to work, and will just go, sorry, and hoof you in the head. That's the best that he can do.
Why in the head? I'd go for the
Because it's the
thigh.
perfect place to rattle the brain.
Actually, that is fair.
Gerald's going to sucker punch you in the head. That's just happening.
Why?
I don't.
Put him up,
Worst
Buster.
place
Put him
to
up.
friendly kick someone. Like, give him a concussion instead.
The Mind Flayer would like you to defend yourself to the best of your ability.
Like, did it say that?
Yes.
There's no choice in the matter.
Gerald rolled a natural 20.
Gerald.
Wow, Gerald.
That's the kind of punching we like.
It was definitely in the head. That's all I'm
Wasting a shield
saying.
spell on that.
Hoofing.
You can't shield that, can you?
No, I'm not wasting a shield spell.
No, you don't need to because it would not hit. It would.
Gerald.
My God, it's a lot of dice.
Gerald.
The head. Why?
Punch the mind flayer out of you.
Why is the most useful thing Gerald's done all battle punch Shivarith?
Violence is always the answer. Remember that.
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
You can roll the save against Dominate again.
It just goes to show you if your friend's ever acting weird, starts, taking
Punch him in the
aggression
head.
on the rest of your friends, you
Punch.
just punch them in the face, sort it right out.
Violence is always the
That is what save am I rolling?
This is the northern version of what should happen. This is
Oh,
not supported by us,
23.
Ponzi Southern.
23. Yeah, you're fine. You are no longer dominated. You know that you were dominated, and the Mind Flayer spoke in your head. It didn't say, "I'm a Mind Flayer."
My intelligence is 20.
You can probably draw some conclusions. Good, right.
There's a mind flayer here.
Oh
The
my
idea that it
God!
was like,
There's a mind flayer.
Mind flayers, they're very bad. We must seek it out and destroy it now.
Goodbye.
Well, we knew there was a mind flayer around
No,
here.
no,
right?
it's literally, it's right here.
That's why we just
Where?
got fireballed.
I don't know.
No. You were obviously
it's your
not under
turn.
your control. Let us find the mind flayer and make sure it can't do it again to anyone else.
Hal, it's your turn.
Right.
where's this mind flayer?
Punch Shivarith. No, that was not helpful anymore.
Okay, sorry. Yes, just to think. So when the Otyugh was ensnailed, was I then dropped?
Yes.
And snailed. Oh,
Nailed.
That's the easiest way I can think of describing it.
Yeah.
No,
if I-
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
So I'm on the floor. I've sort of got up, seen various things happening around me, and now how near am I to the Otyugh and the other two umber things?
I'd say you're within 10 feet of both of them.
Right,
Umber Hogans.
Umber Hogans. Got long
I
hair.
think.
Long yellow hair.
Okay, you may have to help me on this.
One of
Chris.
them's called Dwayne, the other one's called Rick.
Nice. You may have to help me on this slightly, Chris.
Yes.
If I bring up Spirit Guardians,
Yes.
that will affect all of the enemies at least.
Yes.
And could I use that as a kind of sort of close range radar? If you see what I mean. If I go past the Otyugh and the Otyugh is within the thing in the Spirit Guardians, will it get attacked automatically, or will it be hidden? Would I know that?
I see what you're doing. That's clever.
I don't quite follow. It's a 15-foot radius, right?
Yes.
If the mind flayer is within 15 foot, it'll get attacked.
Oh, yes. If it was invisible and within 15 foot, it would get attacked, yes.
That's what I mean. So what I've got is I can know that it's not within 15 feet of me if I bring it up, and then start trying to move towards it to see if it would, to see
Is it at the start of your turn that they take, it's the start of their turn they take damage?
Yes.
Then you can't sort of, like, sweep the area because they will only take damage at the start of their turn if they're in the radius of it, which means that if you run through their zone, if you run through their area and they're not, and you're not there at the start of it.
So I wouldn't be able to figure it out from moving, but at the same time, by moving, I will know at least it's not within 15 feet of me.
Correct.
Right. So it's not as effective as I wanted it to be, but at the same time, why?
I mean, it's a start.
Excellent.
It is a start.
Let's bring it on. Okay. I think. Yes, I'm going to bring it on at 5th level. Which means I presume now that there are 5 ghosts all wandering about the place.
I mean, there weren't 5 ghosts in Pac-Man, so...
Oh, but there are now.
Okay, fine. Wow.
The new one's a puce and turquoise, I would suggest. And
I don't turn up on an Atari.
Exactly. I don't know. Then I don't think there's another bonus action I can do because I can't. No, that's fine. So what I would like to do is bring those up and then move as far as I can whilst keeping all 3 of the Umber Hulks and Otyugh within my 15 things to start trying vaguely to sweep.
Around you is sand. There is a sculpture, a stone giant sort of monolith sculpture in front of you. It's about 60 foot high.
60. Wow.
Yep. But stone giants. I mean, it's, you know.
Of course, yeah.
About up to their sort of waist, if that.
Yeah. No, true.
And it's got sort of rocks balanced on it. It's a cairn. It's beautifully balanced rocks.
Interesting.
They're currently still standing, amazingly.
Well, that's what I mean. I will vaguely start heading towards that.
Gotcha.
But not so far that I don't hurt the things on their turns.
Understood. Okay. So you're sort of moving around. You probably can move about 5 feet forward, but not much more because the Umber Hulks are still crowding very close to your bodies.
That's fine. Oh, there is...
Your patties.
Buddies.
Krabby Patties.
Buddies.
Oh.
Sorry, it's a Garth Marenghi quote.
It's an action.
You and he were buddies, weren't you?
Buddies. Is there any... No, nobody in here is undead yet, are they?
Not yet.
Yes.
Wow.
Sure, this will happen at some point.
No one here is dead yet, are they? No. The cleric at the end of their turn.
Yes. No, I think that's all I can do. Let's onward go.
Righty-ho. Cool. Great. Shavareth, it is your turn.
Would you say that charms can pass through a wall of force?
Would I say that charms can pass through a wall? I mean, it's all the questions today, isn't it? Hang on.
We've
Wall
been
of
thinking about this.
I've done some research. There's not a clear answer online.
What did Sage Advice say?
I haven't. Nothing came up with Sage Advice.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Blah, 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 blah. Nothing can physically pass through the wall.
Well, but this isn't a physical thing, is it?
Oh, I see. This is the classic wall of force problem. Can you summon something on the other side of the wall?
Yeah.
I will rule, because it seems silly not to, that if you create a wall of force dome that covers an entire space that you are in, then that works similarly to a tiny hut in that spells cannot pass through it.
Okay, in that case...
Apart from disintegrate, which destroys it.
Yes. Is there a way for me to create a wall of force dome that contains all of us? I don't mind if it really captures any of the enemies. I just don't want the mind flare to be inside it. And obviously,
How
I'll be
big
able
is
to
the,
see the 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius?
Yeah.
I might have just moved out of it.
Okay, 10-foot radius. If you move forward to where Corey and Thomas are standing in combat with the Umber Hulks.
Hi.
Hi.
You've then got a 10-foot radius forward, and the Umber Hulk is 10 feet away. I would allow you to catch everyone. The problem is the Umber Hulk, sorry, the Otyugh. The problem is the Otyugh wouldn't fit inside and would probably get bisected by it. And I don't know what the rules are at that point. If the walk through a creature's space when it appears, creatures pushed to one side of the wall, your choice which side.
The other side.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, bring it in here with us.
Yes,
So the two Umber Hulks still be in there with you, but the Otyugh could be outside.
Do we have a preference about the Otyugh being inside or outside?
Outside. Bigly outside.
I'd like to be inside.
Yeah. In that case, can I pull Andy with me?
It's not. They're not called Andy. They're called Gerald.
Sorry.
Different
Andy?
unicorn. Different unicorn, and with a completely different character and voice. I'm
Legally distinct.
yeah.
Legally, yeah.
What are you doing?
Just move forward. God damn it. Why'd you have to kick me in the head?
I'm sorry. I was trying to help.
It helped, but it hurt.
There's like a hoof print.
Right, in which case, I will use the HUD to cast Wall of Force
As a bonus action, yes.
as a bonus action. Hang on, let me just tick these off as I'm using them. And then how bad do the Umber Hulks look?
The Umber Hulks currently look. One of them looks awful, and one looks like they've taken a few hits, but nothing too serious yet.
Still fabulous.
Yet.
I'm going to line up so I can lightning bolt them.
Okay, that is fine.
They need to make dexterity saving throws.
The Umber Hulks make dex saves.
You are aware that Walls of Force can't be dispelled.
Yes, I am aware Wolf Force can't be dispelled.
Good.
That's cool.
Good.
Saving throws, we have a 21 and a 13.
21 passes, 13 doesn't, so 26 full, 13 half.
Well, the one that takes half has not enough hit points and just gets zapped through with lightning, and it punches a hole through them, and the sort of steaming hole around the sort of top chest through, and it just collapses to the floor. Its eyes sort of sparkling and spinning wildly. The one behind.
No. I've named them now, so.
Yeah, so as the Wall of Force manifests, I want to like almost have it like pull Nomelan off the Otyugh as they like get split.
Oh, nice.
Wee!
Yeah, I'm gonna make me a dex save.
Oh, we
Why?
should be good at this.
It's just for me.
She's already lying down.
Exactly.
What does this mean?
Just get a good save.
She just like
This just
sausage
loves making me
into
roll.
it.
All right, cool. Dex save.
Yes, please.
That's a 23.
It is effortless and graceful, and you land on your feet.
Yay!
Thank goodness for that.
With the Otyugh sort of like a sort of like that's like a frog on a car windshield. That's a very specific reference. Like sort of suddenly just has no confused by the whole situation and starts sort of moving around the side of the Wall of Force.
I turn and give it the finger.
I don't think the Mind Flayer can get us in here, so at least we can just like do some of them, kill some of them first.
Great. Let's do that. Chris.
There's a mind flayer?
Yes.
I am now in a 10-foot radius wall of force thing. My spirit guardians have a 15-foot radius around me.
Yeah, the hemisphere is full of spirit guardians. They don't go outside of the Wall of Force.
Yeah.
Fine. Cool.
So the ghosts are all in here with you as well.
I'm really sorry about this. They are very friendly, I promise.
It's very distracting.
Just try and tickle them as little as you can.
Thomas, it's your turn.
Ah. Okay.
They're definitely above your head.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, the unicorn punching Shivarath happened quickly enough, and I didn't have a reaction, so
Yes.
Thomas did not notice that quick enough to get upset about it. So I'm just going to hit this Umber Hulk that's hanging about.
I'm going to say for the record that it looks confused.
The Umber Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Batter it.
Rick,
Yeah,
the Umber
I mean,
Hulk. Rick Flair Hogan.
not
The
a
Umber Hulk.
natural one, because
You can't roll nat ones unless you roll another one.
That's not much better. That's an 8, but that's an 18.
Yeah, it just hits. That's very safe.
Great.
Ooh, nice.
Great. All right, let's go.
Blues team.
Let's go.
Do
Umber
your
Hulk.
stuff, Thomas.
Come on. I'm
Do your
pushing the
stuff.
buttons, and it's doing it slow. Oh, great. That's an 8 on the D8. That's regular. Oh, so 14 bludgeoning
Crunch,
damage.
crunch.
Plus an additional 9 fire.
Chunk. Still alive.
Great. Round 2. So
on.
24
Do it again, do it
Yeah,
again,
it's-
do it
yeah.
again.
for 7 plus 6. Why did I do this manually? Now I have to do maths.
13.
So 13 bludgeoning plus
It's slashing.
Chunk, chunk.
3 slashing.
It doesn't matter.
Slashing.
Slashing. The slashing.
Plus 3 fire.
Yeah. It's very dead.
Great.
Just, you
Are you
cut.
sure that the ghosts are more worrisome than that?
There's sort of squirts of Umber Hulk like pus and blood as Thomas absolutely eviscerates it and cuts it down.
Down. Very cross right
Nice.
now. I am trying to decide if any of my maneuvers are useful, but I think it's all kind of covered by being in a dome of force.
Friends,
Oh.
there are no enemies in the Dome of Force.
What about the other Umber Hulk?
Dead.
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 It's dead.
Lightning got lightning
Both of
bolted.
them are?
Yeah, one got
First
lightning
he
bolted.
died, now he dead.
Gotcha.
One got
Excellent.
lightning bolted and one got Thomased.
right.
So first he died, now he did.
Okay. I'm going to use the rest of my third of an action that I have left to just turn to Shavarath and be like, all right,
No. Are you?
no, just come over towards you.
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Nice reference.
I will heal everyone, worry not.
Literally swallowed by a creature.
How long does Wall of Force last?